Let me ask you something. How many times have you researched something online before pulling the trigger and buying it? So just like you, today's home buyers are doing exactly the same thing with your house. They're digging into every detail they can find, and they're going to see if it's been on the market for a while. And if they do, they start wondering why. Maybe they think there's a big problem, or maybe they think you're desperate enough and ready for a low ball offer. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melinda Reese, and today we're going to tackle a topic that worries a lot of sellers when their home doesn't sell the first time: how to deal with the stigma of an expired listing. So I'm going to give you 3 solid strategies to make sure buyers skip the extra research and start making offers on your property right now. Now, let me tell you about my client, Andrea. She had her home on the market for 6 months before we teamed up. And just like many of you, she started off super excited. She was ready for every showing and expecting every showing to turn into an offer. And the offers were just going to fly in. But guess what? They didn't. And what do you think happened next? She got frustrated. She got irritated. She was wondering what was wrong with her house, what people were thinking. And then she just resorted to spying on folks. You know how that is when you're checking that Ring doorbell every time somebody comes into your house, and we tell our clients not to do this, but people are going to do it anyway. And what she ended up hearing was, I wonder why this home hasn't sold yet, or this house is nice, but, and then of course they would leave, and then no offers came in afterward. Now, of course, her listing expired, and when she contacted me, I knew that she needed a big change. And here's what we did for Andrea, and this is what we can do for you. We started off rebranding the listing and focusing on the home's unique features and lifestyles. Now, if you followed my channel for any amount of time, or if you watched other videos, you know I talk a lot about marketing, and I talk a lot about creating a story of what it's like to live there. So we gave it new photos, new videos, and highlighted the community features so people just didn't get to see the house, but they could actually see what it was like to live in the community. The second thing we did was reviewed her pricing, and we aligned her with our 3-tiered pricing strategy based upon her goals. Now, I have a whole video on how to use our 3-tiered pricing strategy, so if you want to find out more about that, check out this video right here. And the next thing we did was a beautiful relaunch. But we didn't just put our home on the market using the same old tactics that was used before. We created a new buzz around our home using our targeted digital marketing strategies and our mega open house event. Now, let me tell you this. This wasn't just any old open house. This was the open house. We made it an event that people did not want to miss. So we created a buzz around our home that made our house feel so fresh and so exciting, and the turnout was fantastic. But here's the kicker. The buyer ended up being someone who had previously passed on the property. And here's what she said to me. She was driving on her way to Costco and saw all the signs and all the traffic and knew immediately that that house was going to sell today. So she called her agent and she said, put the offer in now. And let me tell you, that is absolutely golden. Now, if you haven't seen my video on creating FOMO for buyers, I highly encourage you to check that out, because this was that situation in real time. This showed that we hit the nail on the head with this relaunch. See, the buyer wasn't worried about the fact that the home had expired, that it had been on the market for a long time before. She wasn't trying to research and put in lowball offers. She just wanted what everyone else appeared to want. And guess what? It ended with a super happy seller and an ecstatic buyer. So you see, the stigma of an expired listing is tough, but it's not impossible to overcome. The key is to always recognize that an expired listing doesn't reflect the value of your home. It reflects the strategy that someone used to sell it. So again, what strategy should you use? Rebrand and create a lifestyle, review using our 3-tiered pricing strategy, and relaunch using targeted digital marketing strategies and events. An expired listing is not the end. It is simply just a hiccup. It's about what you do next that really counts. So if Andrea's story strikes a chord with you, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to speak with you and show you how we can help you get that expired listing finally sold. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share with friends. And let's reset and get your home the attention it deserves. I'm Melinda Reese, and I'll see you on the next video.